Hi you guys, my name is Cherita. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a reaction video to something that I saw on Twitter. So I was going through my timeline, what video should I post today, Cherita? And my good friend Xavier had posted a video, he had retweeted a video with this caption. This made me happy and angry at the same time. Happy because that little idiot is getting tossed in the clinker and this is progress. Angry because his mother defended his actions and coddled the F out of him. Throw her ass in jail too. Peace. So me and Xavier, we have similar thinking when it comes to certain things. And so I started to watch the video and I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and just pause this real quick because I should probably react to this on my channel. Okay, so basically what happened is this little teenager, he got arrested because he threatened to shoot up a school, but he did it while playing a video game. And apparently the mom has coddled him, and we're just gonna watch and see what happens, and we're gonna see how the police have handled it. Now, before I get started, make sure you click subscribe and click the notification bell so that you're notified every single time I post a video. Right. All right, so.
I, Dalton Barnhart, vow to bring my father's M15 to school and kill 7 people.
I don't remember saying at school,
And Falcon Warrior 920?
yeah.
Who's that? Yeah. Go ahead and turn around. Put your hands behind your back. He's under arrest currently for making a threat to cause a mass shooting / act of terror. It's a
Cause a mass shooting?
Yes. He made a statement, a written threat to plan or to carry out a mass shooting.
But he's just a little kid playing a video game.
And all
That's
these kids
so
keep
far.
getting arrested. And that's why the FBI and the local law enforcement is spending so much time. Because how do we know he's not going to be the kid from Parkland?
Wow, that was deep. He said, how do we know he's not going to be the next kid at Parkland? And he's not wrong. Because the first thing that the first thing the mom said was but he's just a kid playing a video game. Okay, but he spoke something. And I strongly believe in watch your thoughts before they come your words. Watch your words, before they come your actions. Watch your actions before they come your destiny or whatever. But basically, he already said it. He wrote it down. And yes, act of terrorism.
He's not going to be the next kid, the kid that shot up Sandy Hook. We don't know that. So when you draw the attention to you by making these statements as they may be jokes, I wouldn't expect a kid to go, yeah, I'm dead serious. I'm going to go shoot everybody up. No, when they're caught, it's a joke. I didn't mean it. It's a joke. That's when you're caught.
But these kids say stuff like that all the time. It is a joke to them. It's a game.
Guess what
wrong.
my time in law
that
enforcement
game.
is spent doing? Is arresting these kids for making these statements all the time and for stopping acts too as well.
Okay, did I hear the mom correctly? Did she say, I hate that game? Ma'am, you have a child in your house. If you do not like that game, if you do not approve of that game, take that game from him. But I digress.
Okay.
So that's what our job is to make contact, because these kids think that it's a game or a joke, so they go ahead and make these comments.
But it's just a comment, so how is there an arrest?
There's a Florida state statute that says you cannot make a written threat to cause a mass shooting, act, or kill or harm anybody else. Legislature has chosen to do that.
Well, he didn't cause or act or do anything, though.
He made the statement too.
It's a written statement.
It's a written statement. It's a written threat to kill or to make a mass shooting or act of terror. So if I get on there and say, I pledge ISIS and I'm going to blow everybody up, that's the same charge as, you know what, man, I'm fed up. I'm going to go to school tomorrow and shoot up my school.
I understand because, that's her child, that's her baby. But, he did it. So why are you pressing the issue? Because I guarantee if he was a kid that was shot up by another kid, she would be the first one to be like, well, how did you not see this coming? He wrote a threat. How come nothing happened? It's always people are always so quick to judge when it's their child. You may not think that your kid is incapable of doing certain things, But y'all was kids once, and you know, kids are sneaky. They do things that parents think that they can't do. The entitlement is too strong with this one.
So, he'll be going to DJJ.
What's that?
The juvenile jail. He'll be placed in there for several days.
Good, as he should.
And we're going to go from there. The charge is a felony. It might be a second or third degree. I have to double check because a written threat to harm somebody is a third degree felony. Second degree is when you involve a mass shooting in a school or an act of
He's a
terrorism.
little boy. He
He's a
didn't do
15.
anything wrong. Yes, he's 15, but he's still a little boy, and he's not one of the crazy people out there doing stuff.
Okay, well, he did what he did.
Yeah, but he shouldn't be treated as though he is a terrorist or something because he made a silly statement on a stupid video game.
Well, in a world where schools and kids are going to school to learn and are getting shot and killed because people...
I understand that, but at the same token, I mean, you have to look at things case by case too. I mean, he's not that person.
Do you own a gun?
I have a gun, yes.
Okay, so he has hands and feet. He can grab your gun and go do something.
He would never do anything like that anyway.
We don't know. We don't know.
No, but I know. And I know.
Most parents have it, ma'am. We're going to take him. He's going to go to our operations center.
I bet you the same words have came out of the mouths of the parents of the kids that shot up the schools. I bet you. I mean, because what happens every single time a kid goes and commits a mass shooting, what is the first thing the parents say? He was such a good kid. He could never do anything like that. They all say it. So people, I mean, we've got to take a step back and we need to realize, like, yes, these are our kids, but everybody who commits crimes is somebody's child. Just because they're bad kids or they're bad people doesn't mean their parents were bad. But at the same time, like, you have to hold your children accountable. Like, you have to hold them accountable. Because as of right now, all this lady is saying is, my kid just made a statement, meaning words don't mean anything. And then she's saying my kid could never do that. But let him do something, then what? Then what? Then she should be in jail too.
And we will go from there. But this is where we're at. This is the world we live in, where people think it's funny to say, I'm going to go kill people at school.
Well, he's not people. He's a child.
He's a person.
Okay.
There's a difference. He's playing a video game and he's a boy.
And that's why he'll be charged as a juvenile.
That officer has time.
Kids get on these things and they say this, and parents say, it's not my son, and then it might not be your son, but
I know it's
unfortunately,
not my son.
somebody's son does, and then this is the world we're in,
Exactly.
where kids are getting shot at school where they're trying to learn, and
I
kids are getting
understand that.
shot
I
in buildings.
understand that. I understand
Unfortunately,
that.
we can't take risks, and we can't say, all right, we trust that this guy's not going to do it, and then it happens, and then we say, well, we had the chance
Yeah,
to
but
stop
I'm
it.
telling you right now, this is not my son. My son and I are like this, and it's just us. It always has been, and it's not my son. He's a little boy still.
It's a tough
Playing a
situation.
stupid game, and he
I
happens
know you're
to be
emotional.
this high intellect and smart mouth.
Well, that's
And
what
you
got
know
him
what?
caught up.
The grown-ups on these games goad them into these things, which is what happened.
You need a roof over your head, food, and water. He doesn't need the game.
Amen.
But
That's right, he doesn't.
you should take those away because these adults that are influencing may have done that in the past, but guess what? They're not in trouble today. He is, because he made those statements. We can't put on what they've said in the past to give him justification why he said what he said, ma'am.
Yeah.
He made the charge. He's going to face the consequences. Right? Let's go. Thank you.
No.
Okay, so the officers were making points that I kind of already covered, but they were making points like, yeah, it's somebody's son. Somebody's son is out there doing this. And I guarantee you, if they thought that their son was capable of doing something like that, they would get their son the help that they needed. So it's always somebody's son who didn't think that their son was capable of doing such things. And then again, the other cop, all he needs is a roof over his head, food and water. He does not need that game. He doesn't. His brain is not fully developed, and here he is getting manipulated by these adults, which, why is he playing with adults to begin with? Because he's probably playing an adult game, but he's getting manipulated by these adults to say things that he shouldn't be saying and that he could possibly do. Because again, these kids are not being raised by their parents. They're being raised by video games and by TV and by technology. Like, I mean, y'all hate to see it, but it's true. And another thing, do you guys see how calm those cops were with these two individuals? And I hate to be that person, but I just have this strong feeling that it would have went way different had it been a black or brown kid. I guarantee you. But I do, like, the cops did an incredible job, so I'm not mad at that. And they made points, like, they told the mom what she needed to hear. Now, is she gonna, like, really resonate on that and think about it? Probably not. Probably when the kid gets out of jail, you know, for the several days that he'll be spending there, she'll probably give him access to that game again. Like, it's a cycle. Like, she truly believes, like, that's not my son. I'm telling you, that's not my son. And the cop is right. So say they let him go, then he actually does it. They could have had a chance to stop it. Now, her kid is literally going to be gone for life. And now these cops could be out of a job. But they are literally just doing the jobs that they're supposed to do. So I do commend them on that because something's got to happen. Something has to change. Like Xavier said in his tweet, this is progress. This is exactly what we need to do. There needs to be consequences for what these people are doing and saying online. There has to be. And there's just a lot of things happening right now on social media where it's like, we really need to give consequences, not just a block, not just, you know, like reporting them to whatever social media medium they're on. Not just that, like there needs to be serious consequences, because racism and sexism and homophobia and transphobia, like that stuff just does not need to be in the air. It's always going to be there. It's always going to happen, but it needs to be somewhere else. You know, it needs to be elsewhere. It does not need to be on social media. It needs to be in a place where they can get punished, because right now it's just a bunch of keyboard warriors. And look, he got caught up. But I mean, who knows what would have happened? But like the cop said, he has hands and feet and there are guns in the house. So he has access to do that. And we know the climate that we're in right now. Woo, child, the ghetto. That's my rant, that's my reaction, that's my video. Let me know what you guys think about the whole situation down below in the comments. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. That helps me out a lot. And do not forget to link up with me on my social media. I'm very active on Twitter in particular, so let's be friends. And until my next video, I'll see you guys later. Bye!